Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Building a Model and Chatting. I am Taco. It's great to have you. Whew, I was kind of last minute getting the prep done because I just realized that we have, it looks like two steps left. And so, and I wasn't prepared for that exactly. So, because I had prepared to get all these runners together as well, some of which we had. But yeah, it was a little bit of a rush real quick, but it's all together. I have everything. We could start. All right, what do I need? Now that I'm all going crazy here, we need B1. Or do we not need B1? Huh. Oh, B1 too. I was gonna say, I'm like, hey, Code, hey, John, great to see you both. Hope you're doing well. We are working on ZhaoYun. We're gonna finish the waist today and start on the arms. So I got an email, like, say maybe 2 hours ago, from my local hobby town, and they're hosting, a bunch of the hobby towns are hosting the Gunpla, or the World Gunpla building tournaments. And so I think, well, yeah, I am. So I've already put it on the, hey, Sugar, great to see you. I already put it on the community post, but I'm going to enter a kit in. Be one I do sometime between now and before the entry has to go in. I cut into that. So really debating on what I'm gonna paint. I did say that any donations will be going towards a kit and the paint for it, because I have officially made the switch to lacquer paints, and I'm not going crazy and buying 8 billion different paints at this time like I have in the past. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I mean it's a world competition. They're and the finals are in Japan like they usually are. But like if you win like a certain number of like US will win, and those ones will be paid, or their expenses will be paid to go to Japan, which would be insane. I don't think I would win. I don't even think I'm going to win my local contest, but it'd be kind of cool to see the progress I've made since I started, and kind of comparing it to what others have done, and get their critiques and feedback. So looking forward to that. I have to start researching what kit I would like to do. So I got to balance the coolness of the kit along with the ability to actually accomplish it. So that's going to be the challenge. Further back to notes. Sorry, I'm trying to look to see. Okay, I'm just trying to see. Okay, I got a few more steps that I didn't realize I have to do. That's weird. I forgot to mark where I finished off, so a few more steps to go before we finish the waist. But it also means I got up my game and get better at this. While also learning how to spray lacquers at the same time. It'll be fun though. Like I'm not gonna go into it like thinking I'm gonna win. I'm just gonna do it, try to give my best, and see how it goes. John, you should put one of yours in if you have a hobby town near you. I think pretty much all the hobby towns are doing it. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that is the case. And you can submit online as well. So they have it where you can submit images and submit it online. So I think what basically Hobbytown does is after they choose their winner, they photo or take the pictures and send it the entry in for you. That'd be my guess. One thing I don't like about these more nuclear kits is it's so easy to like bite into the plastic. It just, I don't know. Yeah, see, like that, it just wanted to bite into plastic. Even now, yeah, see, I still bit into it. So I have one issue with these kits. And I believe they do say like it has to be like an official Bandai. Though it did have a spot for third-party kits too, so I don't know. I think Midnight Hatter and Adam from Gundam Explain are both doing entries at like some shop or something for those, and those guys are really good at their stuff. Like they do LEDs and do extra resin type parts and everything. They also take like almost a whole year to build one kit. I'm going through a kit like almost every 3 days, it seems like. I have to slow down. And I still gotta watch G Quacks from this week. I forgot I haven't watched it yet. Keep remembering I have to do so, and then I forget. All right. There we go. There's that. And that. And now we need G5. But yeah, so but I got my new spray booth on Wednesday. Did some. I picked up like two lacquer paints just to try to checking on, if it's going to smell at the house or not, and how it sprays. Did with the air, with the spray booth and the filters and everything, there was no smells, at least for the house. Like down where I was actually spraying, you could obviously still smell it, but you gotta wear a respirator with lacquer paints. You should wear one doing all types of paints, but yeah, don't spoil it for me, John. I'll take your moderation badge away. But now I gotta go watch it after this. But even the test spoons turned out good. Here, once I'm done filing this down, I'll grab the spoon because it's right near my. Okay. 1 second. This was the gunmetal, and it just comes out so smooth. Like lacquer is just, there's just such a difference, and it sprays and just sprays evenly. It's easy to mix. It's extremely durable. Did nothing to them. So it's the way to go if you can do it. So I got the current kit I'm painting now, which is the full armor Gundam. That's going to be the last full acrylic kit I do. I'm a little too far in it to switch to lacquers, and it was definitely not going to be a contest entry. So there. Now we need F1 and J1. J1, and we need 9. And yeah, those I mean the GQuex episodes, they kind of, it was slow to start off with, but now it's like they have to like kind of book it because it's only a 12 episode season. So I'm sure they're doing a second season, but it hasn't really been announced, and like plot wise, it's just really starting to touch it. I'm sure this week's episode probably really kind of kicks into it. I think they're kind of going the Xeon Silver War way, but we'll see. I'm just curious to see if we'll see Armoro or Femboy, what's his name, Camille, or even Judah or Jadu, whatever his name is. I mean, technically, we could probably see Benager. I don't know exactly what the year is. I don't remember what the year was, but I think technically we could even see Unicorn. I'd be curious to see what new Gundam and the Sazabi would look like. Hey, AC, great to see you. Hope you're doing well, sir. You just finished for us to finish what they called the crotch unit for this one. I wish I was joking. Right, so that slides in like so. And then these go out a little bit, not much, but a little bit. And so let's see here. How does this all go on? This one goes on here. All right. Why are you going to fight me? Don't fight me. Just go in. There we go. And wow, it apparently tilts a lot. Let's see this. Supposedly it tilts a ton. So I don't know how that could possibly. Well, that goes like that. But oh, there it goes. Yeah, this all like lifts up like that. So I'm guessing like on the saddle, like you can have them lean forward on the saddle. Pretty cool, pretty cool. All right. And then you have the back here. They don't make any of this go in easy, do they? Hey, Brian, great to see you. Sorry about Oklahoma losing last night. Very close game. All right. Now you're just making fun of me here. There it goes. There it goes. Let's see if we can't get these other two to go on nice. So much going on in this thing. Sorry to hear you're sick, sir. Hope you start feeling better quickly. Hopefully you didn't get what I got a couple weeks ago. That was super unfun. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend. Now that is a giant waste. It's got to be the biggest waste I've seen. I mean, that is crazy huge. I feel like they put all the fanciness up front and kind of like, oh, sick over the game. Okay. And like the back there is kind of like, whatever. And they phoned it in. I feel like they really phoned in the sides and the back and just did pretty much the front. So basically, that's what it looks like so far. That's pretty cool. And now it's on to the shoulders, it looks like. Let the board off. The board is all dirty here because I was trying to pre-mix the paints. Yeah, the waist is gigantic. Okay. D4 and C5. This is going to be a little disorganized because half of them are in a stack. Like C5, I got to find now. Sorry. Why do I think I forgot to put this? As I drop stuff. C5. It's supposed to be ×2. Do I have a second C5? Oh, I didn't pull the second C5. Hold on 1 second. I have to go into the ginormous box and find it real quick. Sorry about that. Shouldn't take too hard to find. Got it. It didn't take too long. There we go. And I found a second C4. So, all right. D4, 10. Is this also D4? Yes. 10. There's 1. I hate how light the numbers are on this one. Barely see the numbers. And I keep hitting the camera boom, so sorry about that. And then we need 2 from C5. But other than that, nothing too crazy is going on. I gotta really rack my brain over what kit I'm gonna do for the contest. If you have any ideas, let me know. I will consider them. I thought about doing. I already have a Freedom that is cut that I could do, but I don't know. The Master Grade Riser, 00. Oh, I don't know. That kit puts fear into my heart. Then I don't know what I would do color scheme wise, because you gotta go around those green acrylics. Hey, Zero, great to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. I was just telling people that I'm going to be entering a contest. It's in, I think, August 16th, I believe, is the day the contest happens. So I'm trying to figure out what kit I'm going to get and color scheme and all that stuff. I hope you and the family are doing well. My goal is just not get last. Well, someone has to be last, so. But yeah, figuring out what kit I'm going to do. Man. If I wanted to go real crazy, I could do another Sazabi and try and do candy, but that would be learning another thing on top of the lacquers. Oh, I don't know. I gotta think on that. I could I could do the perfect grade banshee that I have coming. No, that is going to be a straight build. But that all the donation money now will be going to that kit, wherever kit that is, and the paints for it, and all the like supplies. That that is what the current donation link is for. And that'll be the only time I bring up donations today. Imagine if I won the contest, then I could say my channel is an is done by an award-winning uh, award-winning designer, painter, or builder. That would be award-winning builder. That would be funny. I'm kind of surprised how fast we're actually getting through this kit. Though we still have the whole horse, and we have. I mean, it's going to take us a while to get the arms and what's it called? The arms and legs are going to take forever. Oh, it's 'cause I have it on backwards. Hey, Abe, great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Great to have you. Okay, no more dot test. Be good. No one ban Abe, time him out, or anything like that. We don't time out people unless it's for a specific reason. But what's up is we're building ZhaoYun. Show it. It is this massive mech on a mechanized horse, and we'll be building the horse as well. It is a massive kit. And then I'm also talking about right now about the World Gun Club Builder contest. That's going to be how much taco. Oh, I've never done that, Zero. I don't know. I really hate to institute that because I always have done the everyone's welcome. I don't know. I gotta think about that because I could use the money for the contest. For people unaware of what how much for my next build, I haven't figured out what kit and paints yet, but the kit will probably be around, with how much kits have been costing, 75 to 80, and then paints will be another 15, 20, and then supplies. Just trying to prove a point. Okay, I understand. Uh, so yeah, I'll probably end up spending about 125 altogether, most likely, and that's kind of estimating towards the higher end. All right. Okay, yeah, these don't stay on. Well, that'd be awesome, Zero. I mean, if I got enough money, I would end up doing a perfect grade. If I end up getting, into the, like, somehow, and I'm not asking for this whatsoever, if I end up getting around 300, I would do a perfect grade for it, and that would be insane. I don't. I'm No, don't do that because I don't want to do a perfect grade. Like I said, I only learned about this. Like, I knew of the contest, but I didn't know that, like, they're actually doing a qualifier by me. I mean, it's literally like 15 minutes away. So I'm like, well, I might as well try. Be my 1 year thing. Because August 16th, it will be, that would be roughly a year and 2 months of building. And it would be 8 months of painting. And it'd be 5 days after my birthday. Not that my birthday is really anything. Now I gotta look up all the rules because there's rules for anything, like you have to use Bandai products, and or like you can't. They're kind of strict on what third party stuff you can use. Like, I'm not sure about, like, water slides. Oh, I'm gonna have to put water slides, all, like, as many water slides on as possible. Oh, and making them straight. Oh, no good. That might be the death of me on that contest out of everything. Hold on, I got something here. Yeah, trying to see on my phone because I got something. Hopefully, I'm trying not to. This phone case makes it hard for me to. Can you still see stuff, guys? Yeah, I can see that I got something, Zero. I just can't. Holy mother! Oh, I gotta sit down for a sec. Well, I gotta sit down anyways. Thank you, sir. Uh, I guess. Wow. Now I really gotta think of the kit I'm gonna do. Wow. I'll even let you time out Abe for 5 minutes with that, and I don't let anyone time out anyone. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Sorry, guys. I think my phone went into sleep mode on me. Oh, and I have 8 people watching too, on top of everything. Okay, I gotta stop messing with my phone here. Can you still can you still see me? 10 people watching? Holy, please tell me. Okay, yeah, you guys can see me. Yeah, the donation broke my phone. I think my phone might be on battery saver, so I just gotta pay attention to make sure it doesn't like poop out on me. I'm guys have broke me today. Oh, thank you, Zero, for posting on. I kind of gave up on the whole Discord thing. One, I'm not a fan of Discord, but also it I don't know. Okay, where is F2? There's F2. I'm all discombobulated now. I did I did film 2 more shorts. I filmed the lizard, not Yoshi. It's the mech is called Lizard, and the other one I filmed was of the Master Grade Vidar with the final paint job. So yeah, we we so yeah, those will be it'll be cool to kind of show off one of the latest paint jobs I've done. I think that yeah, that is the most latest one. Most latest. That sounds horrible English. G3. Zero, I swear you've thrown me off for the rest of the rest of this stream, but it's a good way. Okay, move on. Back to building. So for all, we got a ton of people. I'm just going to quickly show what we're actually building here. We are building, we're currently on the guy, or the mech unit, and then we'll be building the horse, the mechanized horse after that. So that is what we're building. A big, massive kit. It's probably one of the biggest kits I've built. Wow. Okay. So there's that stuff. With that. I may stream tomorrow. I'm not sure. I missed the one at the beginning of this week. End up having a migraine on. I was planning on streaming on Wednesday, and I ended up getting a rather nasty migraine. So that kind of prevented me from doing a stream. Well, it's definitely going to the contest. I don't have to, contest. That goal was met and more. So okay, but yeah. One of these days, Zero, I'm just gonna build one for you, paint one, and send it to you, and surprise you. Wow. Make him do an ollie. Abe, that won't. My ankles are made out of glass nowadays. Like I already had one ankle surgically repaired after a basketball incident where the ankle bone touched the ground, like flat against the ground, like the foot, like this is the foot and the ankle. It went like that. So Josh has no ankles anymore, or taco or whatever. And the other one could use a repair and occasionally like goes to the side on me, but it was a it was a 3 month recovery after surgery for that one. That was not fun. The doctor, I guess the doctor, like the uh, the MRI guy called my doctor and was like, "That must have been a really bad car wreck this person was in." Discussing the MRI with the doctor, and the doctor was like, "No, he was playing basketball." And the MRI guy was like, "There's no way." And nope, I was playing basketball. Big man, and boom. All right. But I love that I have so many people in chat, and I forgot that I have the on top message and stuff all message, so hopefully I'm not missing any messages. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if that happened in like I want to say 2008, 2010. But yeah, that oof, work was not happy. I worked on it for till the surgery. I don't know how I moved and everything, lifting, doing checked baggage. I do not know how I moved during that. So yeah, I'm pretty much retired from most sports other than golf, and actually even golf, I haven't. I got to strengthen my elbow before I do golf because I think it's been like 2 or 3 years now that I've since I had my elbow ligament, my I forget what the was it ulnar nerve. That's what it was. As I had some ligament or some, I believe ligament. I don't remember exactly. I know part of it was that they had to do something with the ulnar nerve because it was all jacked up. I tell you, when I get hurt, I get hurt. All right, F2 and D4. All right. There we go. Settlement. Okay. Yeah, I will. I'll definitely hit you up. I'll hit you up later today, Brett, because there's plenty of options that should work. But yeah, I'll hit you up later today, sometime after I get all this cleaned up. I only got like 13 minutes left of the stream because I always end after an hour, or at least that's what I try to do. Thank you. Because yeah, your lures should, pretty much the same size as gunpla parts, so it's the same application. Okay. Yeah, actually, funny thing is, I've been researching the clear coats because of the switch to the lacquer paints. So trying to figure out what actually works for what I need it to work for. One nice thing with the lacquer paints is I don't have to worry about putting a top coat on before I panel line or water slides. Like I can do those and then just do a final top coat, which saves a good amount. At least I believe so. I'd still do more research, but okay. All right. There's that. There you go. This one already sanded down or cut on. Yep. These are good. So I believe this is. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! This isn't even the top part of the shoulder. It's like the like side flap. Hey, Jessica S. Hope you're doing well. The kindness fairy for all those that don't know. The kindest person on this side of the YouTubes. All right. All right. There we go. We're having a cornucopia of people today. It is Friday night, which usually that's my more dead night of the 2 nights that I stream. Okay, we have that. Now we need E2. And we're down to now we're only doing one of each. E2 6. The side of our shoulder here, as it doesn't want to cut. Oh well, I missed one. Missed that one. There we go. Put that back. And K3. It should be this. Yep, K3. The beautiful acrylic pieces here. And of course, with all these hard acrylics, I tend to use my double-sided nippers. And I forgot that I actually like to do the double-sided nippers for all these because they're such thick plastic. And actually kind of prevents the whole digging into a part a little bit. And then using the knife afterwards. Okay. So many nubs on that one. You're playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure on Switch while watching. That's awesome. I think it's awesome that they made a Hello Kitty Island Adventure game after the South Park World of Warcraft episode. 'Cause I don't think there was one until after that episode. I heard they actually were making a second one. I don't know why I know that, but oh, and go fig. Like I was looking on Facebook and YouTube today, and apparently, go figure, the Switch 2 is super easy to find and get at stores. Apparently, Nintendo made a ton, and then they also priced themselves out of like half the people that could afford to buy one, because it's like a $400 system. It's like $400 or $500. It was something insane. I couldn't believe it. I was like, "You gotta be kidding me!" I mean, the graphics look nice, but like they're like PS5 graphics. I don't know if that. I'm like, I'll just play Pokemon on the Switch until they force me to get me a Switch for the next Pokemon game, because that's everything else I'll play on my PS5. All right, so let's see. At least that's my opinion. Why does that not look like the piece? Did I cut the right one? E2 6. I did cut the right one. Oh, okay. Now I got it. I was like trying to find the way it was situated, and I couldn't find that. Okay, so that goes there, and this goes there, like so. That looks so weird. Weird, weird, weird. Ugh. 198.2. A2. B7. Ah, Magic Gathering, yeah. Magic, it's funny because you can actually find Magic cards pretty easily, unless it's like the Magic crossover with Final Fantasy card like set. But otherwise, you can get it pretty easily compared to Pokemon. Pokemon, you basically are going to kill yourself trying to get one with all the scalping. The videos are great though of all the scalpers like fighting and everything. It's crazy. Like if you're collecting Pokemon cards, I would just recommend getting Japanese sets. They look a lot of times they look a lot better and much cheaper. Like a heck of a lot cheaper. Like basically, if they don't have like a two per custom policy, basically the first person that gets to the store takes a cart and just empties the shelves. It's insane. And it's a shame because, I mean, adults could play the game, but it's got a little bit of a kid, a kid audience. You're basically preventing kids from enjoying something that they should be able to enjoy. It upsets me that it's like that right now. So I remember playing it in like high school, or I think it was even middle school, maybe. I don't know, but I think it was high school for the trading card game. Though I would never admit that to anyone in high school at that time, because at that time, being a nerd and stuff was not being the coolest. And I was goth. The funny part is, you guys are going to get a kick out of this. I was pretty much a goth kid in high school, believe it or not. Okay, it goes like that. That goes there. And now we need B7. And we need 7. And this will be our final step for today. Okay. There's that. I talked a lot about Gundams in the first half, but the other half turned into Pokemon and Switch and all that other fun stuff, which is exactly what this channel is, kind of to talk about cool stuff like that. Okay, which way does this go? Come on, get in there. And we put it all together. And that's where the pain is, getting everything to line up. With that one probably being the hardest to line up. I swear they don't make it easy. Okay. Now it's just getting that in there. Ouch. Just need a little bit of coaxing into the hole. Oh. There we go. All right. That is what we have done for that shoulder so far as we end. But we finished off the massive waist, which looks awesome. Or as this book called it, the crotch unit, which still makes me laugh every single time. But that's just me being immature, I guess. All right. Thank you, everyone. Till next time, be kind to one another. Take time for yourself each day and enjoy your hobby. Thank you for watching. Bye.